is the trick you need the most. Contrary to popular belief, the receiver of the ball isn't random. The sender decides who it goes to. Depending where your camera is facing when you attempt to serve the ball, it will go towards the person closest where you are facing. Doesn't apply if the enemy team has one player. I don't think I have to mention that. Use your camera in shift lock because you should be using shift locked. You can position yourself in either a 90 or 180 degree angle. The ball's trajectory will curve instead of going straight, confusing them. This applies the most in clashes, where two people keep on sending the ball to each other. Sometimes one of them dies because skill issue, but most of the time, one sends the ball to a different person, and since 9 times out of 10, the ball is basically unreactable, you die. See, in this clip, clashing, and someone innocent gets targeted and dies. There's not much to do to counter this, but you can predict when they will deflect it to you and preemptively hit, because it's a stupidly long window to do so, and catch them off guard. Still, preemptively hit after, just in case if they try to catch you off guard, because sometimes they predict. Which also leads to my next tip. Other than predictions, as I call them, there are other ways to catch people off guard, like deflecting the ball close to the middle, causing those near the front to die because of low reaction time. When clashing between multiple people, usually in 1v3s, you can keep sending it to one person, to another, and back to the first person, keeping the batter up, and then send it to the person you haven't hit. Not really a tip, but butts are freaking broken! I have no idea what kind of programming team Reddit put in there, but it's the either most trash bot ever or has freaking ultra instinct, and there's no in between! It's unfair! Unlike most games, being the only player alive gives you an astronomical advantage compared to if you had 2 or 3. Since the enemies have no one else to deflect it to, when the ball increases in speed, you can just spam click if you time it right to guarantee survival and tickets, I guess. In summary, teammates are useless. Alright, so the rest of these tips don't really need much explanation, so I'll just go speed through them. Stay towards the back to give yourself more reaction time. Always expect to serve when you serve to someone else at higher speeds. Don't do this.
Not me? That wasn't me? Oh god, no!
While clashing, send the ball to the tryhard because most tryhards can't react that fast. If you and another team are alive, stay separate to tell who's going to be targeted. Use others as human shields. Always stay moving so you can be alert. Never underestimate someone. Worst mistake ever. If you start to lag, play on the lowest graphics. If you're lagging with the lowest graphics, don't play the game. Alright, last tip. This is probably the most important one. 1v1s. Most tips I've given you won't apply. But there's one thing you need. Mashing skills. Now, what I'm about to tell you will shock you, surprise you, flabbergast you. The way to win is auto-click. I'm just kidding. That'll get you banned. The real way is to spam click your mouse and your spacebar. It's that simple. I have no idea why people don't use it. It's simple. Both the left click and the spacebar trigger the serve option. So if you time this well, you'll be able to efficiently mash twice as fast. And that's it. Some details I might have forgotten to include, so if you have any essential tips, comment down below so others can see. That's all I have to share. Well, except one thing.